Hi, this is Heather with Mindful Medicine Healing. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is July 2017 Optimum Relationship Reading. Today I'm using Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Barton Reed. This is one of my favorite decks. It has beautiful illustrations and it really resonates with me. It really calls to me. So this is one of my favorites. You'll probably see this a lot. And I'm pairing it with Doreen Virtue's The Romance Angels. I really like this deck because she has some very direct and clear-cut messages with these cards, and I think there's no better way to say it than what some of these cards messages mean. So I'm going to be pairing these two decks for you today. So just a little bit about my background. I am an author, teacher, and consciousness coach, and I teach clients quantum psychology concepts in regards to consciousness and how our consciousness actually programs our reality. So everything that we experience is just a reflection of the health of the relationship with ourselves. So the people we struggle with, the lack of money, the relationship problems, it's all a reflection, like a mirror, of where we are still hurt, where there's still pain, where there's still blocks, where we're misaligned, where we're not being authentic, where we're not living in integrity. So the quality of life that you're living and the things that you're experiencing are just a reflection of where you still need to work on yourself. And so once you can learn those concepts and understand how it's reflected, you can use it as feedback to kind of navigate and guide you to where you still need to work on some issues inside of you. We all have wounded egos, wounded inner children, repressed emotional traumas from our childhood, and not dealing with them is what creates the havoc and the chaos in our lives. Because when you don't deal with it here, it uploads into your reality, so you deal with it in your outside world. Isn't that crazy? So my job here as a consciousness coach, teacher, and author is to give you guys a little bit of guidance on how to navigate and read your biofeedback, how to read your world around you as a reflection of what you still need to work on and heal. It's really important that we heal those things that we don't think are issues. You know, that thing your mom said during the divorce when you were 5, it still sticks with you. You may not consciously in your human brain think it does, but in your soul and in your heart, it's conditioned a certain belief system, a certain thought process in you that has been able to create the chaos that you're living today. So it's those types of things I help clients unblock. And my clients heal themselves. I am not a healer. I'm not going to disempower you by saying telling you I'm going to heal you. You heal yourselves. I just kind of help guide you. So that's what these readings are, specifically geared around relationships, of where we need to work on and heal within our own hearts, our own systems, and our own beliefs, so we may attract and enjoy more joyful and abundant relationships. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our July reading. Can you guys believe it's already July? This year has flown by, and I really feel like towards the end of summer, the energies are really going to start to pick up and some really amazing things are going to happen for people. I feel like we've been kind of in a pause or in a lull. Excuse me, a lull. Excuse me. And so now that we're kind of rolling through summer, we're going to be heading into autumn, we should be really feeling some shifts and changes in our world, which is a good thing. So let's go ahead and get started. In the first position is what needs to be seen? What needs to be illuminated? What do we need to look at this month? And I get a leg up. So if you see, you have Mama Bear helping the baby bear up. And I don't know if you can see, right here in the middle, there's a face in the ice. You are being assisted by the divine. The divine, whatever that may be for you, that may be God, the universe, Optimum program, higher self, goddess, whatever your higher power is. It doesn't matter what name tag you put on it. It's a parent program inside of you that knows the way and wants to guide you to your highest. So whatever you want to call it, that's fine with me. I'll probably interchange between God and universe. But whatever that is for you, it's assisting you. It's always with you, though it feels like it may not be at times. You are always being guided. And where you are right now, wherever, whatever your struggles are, whatever you're being stuck with, you are perfect right where you're at. You're perfectly placed on your path for where you should be right now. So don't think that you're straying. Don't think that you're in the wrong place, because you're not. You're exactly where you need to be, and the divine is guiding you. And I have this card paired with let control issues go. So I'm going to read it to you. It says, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So our ego, our human ego, which everyone has it, our ego is a good thing. We don't want to erase ego. We don't want to get rid of ego. Ego is what makes us who we are. It creates our likey pile and our dislikey pile. It tells us, it creates who we are. It creates our differences. But our ego can also work against us if we allow it. So our ego, when you're working out of ego, you are in energies and feelings of need, want, fear, and lack. So if we are functioning out of these negative, low vibration, lower functioning feelings, then through the inverse laws of attraction, we are going to create more circumstances, more events, more situations to be in need, want, fear, and lack. So what this is saying, what needs to be illuminated, what we need to see, is that we need to stop behaving, acting, and functioning out of these ego wants, these ego needs, those ego fears, those ego desires, and fear of lack. And let the divine unfold things to us as it's meant to be. Can you imagine, I think we've all had that experience where we wanted something so bad that we prayed for it, we wanted it, we made it work, we worked hard for it, and then once we got it, we're like, it's kind of really not what it was cracked up to be, or, this isn't really what I want. So we have to let the divine do the work for us. You put out to your order to the universe, to God, and then you let go of control and you allow it to happen when it's supposed to happen. This is about perfect divine timing. When you go to a restaurant and you put in your order for your food to your waiter or waitress, how many times do you order? Do you order once and trust that the food will be brought to your table when it's ready? Or do you keep nagging your waitress or waiter and you order like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times? I would probably assume most of us order once, we eat our chips and salsa, and you wait for your food to come. Even though it might take longer than expected, or maybe they're busy, it still comes to your table, correct? So this is the same idea that we have to put out to God or to the universe. Be clear on what you want and let go of the expectation of how it's supposed to happen. This is about letting go of expectation. Because what you think you want in your head, your human brain, your human mind, may not be the highest for you, for your soul. So only the divine knows that. So this is about letting go of control and allowing the divine to assist you. So in the second placement is what needs to be laid to rest, what we need to resolve. And I get come to the edge in reverse. So this is a block. This when cards are in reverse. So this is a card of taking action. This is about coming to the edge of that cliff and making a decision to jump. This is about taking action, moving forward. But it's in reverse. So this tells me that we are in an energy of a fear of taking action, a fear of doing, a fear of moving forward, because we just don't know what to expect, because we don't know what's on the other side of that fear. And it's paired with retreat in reverse. So it says it's time to disconnect from the world, but it's in reverse. So these let's see. Sorry, you guys. These two cards together are about taking action. What needs to be laid to rest? The isolation, the non-action, the refusal to move forward, the denial. These are about these two cards tell me that it's time for us to kind of shit or get off the pot. There's some decisions that we've had to make. There's some choices we've had to make, or we should be making, and we're not making them. I told you we're in a pause right now. The energies are giving us a time to rest. But soon, towards the end of summer and heading into autumn, things are going to start to be shifting really fast. And we are being allowed a rest period right now. We're being allowed to retreat. We're being allowed to not take action. I keep mixing these cards up. I'm sorry, you guys. But we're heading into a time, an energy, a period of moving forward and taking action and swift action. These shifts and changes we'll be expecting will be fast moving, and we have to be able to keep up. So this is asking you to start to wake up. We need to start taking action. Whatever it is that you've thought about doing but have been too afraid to do, you have an excuse why you're not doing it. I've been there this first half of the year. I've been there today, this month. It's asking you to be afraid but do it anyways. Whatever's on the other side is going to be so much more abundant and more fulfilling than wishing you had taken action. So this is about action. It's time for you to get up and shit or get off the pot. This is a call to action. So in the underlying energy, possible outcome, and I really use outcome very loosely. I am not a future teller. I believe future telling is a big no-no kind of in the spiritual realm, because once I tell you an outcome or give you an outcome, it is now an expectation in your mind. And so with that expectation, anything that happens around you is going to be affected by that expectation. So I want to give you guys an underlying energy instead of an outcome, because I want you to be able to make the highest decision for you at the time that you need to make it. I don't want to give you guys expectations of what to expect. But this is just a way to kind of help you navigate the current energies. And if you are needing to make a decision, it gives you a little bit more meat to make that decision with. So the underlying energy, and I say it both ways because I feel this is really like the lesson that we're needing to learn in this month collectively, is to be in the here and now. Be present. This is about being here today. Now, if you can see these little signs, it says past and present. And this little egg is birth, new beginnings, is right in the middle. This is saying, stop living a la-la land of the future. That past and future, I think I said present. So you have past and future. It's about not being in la-la land of the future and not being in the depressive lower states of the past, in regret and depression, and it's to be here now. Be present in the moment. Be present in your lives. Be present in your body. Find fulfillment and joy in everything you do right now, today, and every day afterwards. I'm guilty of this too. Sometimes when I'm at my full-time job, I am thinking about these videos or my coaching business, and I'm kind of out in la la land, and the universe, God, kind of kicks my butt a little bit. Things will happen where I have to pull myself back into present. So I'm also guilty of this. We are human. We are allowed to make mistakes. But this is about really being present in our lives, being present in our bodies, and being present in our journey. Sometimes we distract ourselves because the journey is too painful, and the emotions and the pain that come up are too painful to deal with. So we distract ourselves, and these are called apathy activities. There's a whole society that's functioning on apathy activities, over drinking, drugs, You know, excessive sex, excessive gym, going to the gym, excessive work, workaholics. There's people who enmesh with their pets. They, you know, replace human connection with pets. School, I was guilty of being a perpetual student. These are all ways that we don't feel. These are all ways that we stop ourselves from feeling. If we're too distracted doing something else, we don't have to deal with what's really bothering us. So this is about being present in the pain, being present in the depression, being present in the moment, and understanding that it's temporary. This is not permanent. Believe me, I know it's not permanent. I went through a very, very painful breakup last year, and it was almost unbearable. But the pain passed and it subsided. And what came out of me and through me, through that process, I would never trade. It's so valuable in my life. I would not trade what I went through for anything. So this is about truly being in your moment, in your body, in your life, and finding joy in the absolute here and now. And because this is a relationship reading, it is paired with attraction. If we are living in the present, I'll read this to you. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Let me read that again. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. This is about being present. If you can find joy, fulfillment, and gratitude in your life at this moment, this very second, this very day, that is all it's being asked of you. This is when you allow the divine to bring in that person who I know your soul is searching for. We all can feel it. We all can feel that twin flame energy of that ultimate relationship that really calls to our soul. And that can come to you, but you have to do your work. You are not allowed to unionize with your twin or that divine love until you do some inner work. And right now it's asking you just to be present. Be here right now. Be present. But pay attention to your feedback in your life to kind of show you and direct you to where maybe you're a little off kilter. That's all. But be present. Enjoy your moments. If you're at that job where you can't stand, instead of focusing on how much you hate it, find the little aspects that you do enjoy. That one coworker that you go to lunch with that you guys laugh. Or that boss who always has that drawer of chocolate that she lets you sneak into. Find the small things that make you happy at that job. And then you start attracting people who match that vibration. That happy, positive, grateful, thankful vibration. That's what you want. You don't want to attract a romantic partner out of, discontent and anger and depression and fear. You don't want someone at that same vibration. We want to evolve up. We want to evolve. I think I'm going to pull one more card. I think it's pretty telling. This is a very clear reading to me, and it feels right for the energy that I feel what's going on with a lot of people. We're being asked to really look at some of our belief systems and where those belief systems came from. So I got between two worlds in reverse. So this tells me that, again, we have to be present. We can't be in la la land. We can't be in the past. We have to be fully present. We can't be in two worlds. We have to be in our reality. So, moral of the story and moral of this reading is we have to start taking action. We have to stop with the excuses, stop with the doubt, stop with the back and forth and sitting on the fence. And we have to stand up for ourselves. This is about making commitment to ourselves to do the work necessary so we can move forward and grow. Not only grow as humans, but grow as souls and grow our consciousness. It's time to rise to the next level of consciousness. yeah, I think this is a good reading. I think it's pretty clear what we need to do this month, and it's about gearing up for the shifts that we are going to experience towards the end of summer, entering into autumn. So I want to leave us there. If you are interested in purchasing your own personalized Optimum relationship reading, I do have a special going on this month, and this month only. I will post a code word at the end of this video, plus I'll put it in the information box below, where you can get 20% off your own personalized Optimum relationship reading. Or if you're interested in doing one-on-one sessions with me, I do those via Skype, or if you're in the Sacramento, California area, we can do those one-on-one in my office. But all the information is on my website. That's mindfulmedicinehealing.com. And I'll post the website in the box below as well. And I hope that resonated with you guys. It feels really good. I have kind of the goosebumpy thing going on right now. So I know that there's going to be quite a few of you who that resonates with. And just remember, be present. Be present, and it's time to take action. And it's okay to not really know where we're going or how to, line our ducks up, but we have to just start lining them up, at least put them in piles so we can organize them later. So I hope that helps. And if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to email me at mindfulmedicinehealing@gmail.com. Otherwise, I will see you next month. Have a wonderful month, you guys. Bye.